So it's a great pleasure for me to be here with my colleagues of Innovo, of the Office for Economic Affairs and Innovation. Yes, for sure, sustainability and innovation are two key words, not only words, but two key, I would say, elements that make our ecosystem more competitive every day and to diversify our economy, to create the opportunities for new jobs for the new generation. We definitely need to combine these two elements. So I will take the next 9 minutes, 10 minutes to present you and to make you dive a little bit in our innovation and startup ecosystem in Canton of Vaud. And for sure, we are there during these 2 days to answer any question and to guide you, to connect you with all the companies and actors of this ecosystem. Usually, when we present an innovation ecosystem, we always rely to these 5 pillars, which are academics, entrepreneurs, corporates, investors, and governments. So if we consider now Canton of Vaud, if we consider the first pillar, the academic and research institution providing the talents, what is interesting here, being in a region of less than 1 million inhabitants in Canton of Vaud, you find more than 20 universities. It's a pool of talents of 80,000 talents, which is 10% of the total population, being involved either as professor, researchers, students. So it's a very important issue for us, but it's also very important for corporates, for all organizations, international organizations, to get access not only to talents, but also to the scientific expertise and to the technological know-how. This is also why, thanks to this transdisciplinarity and the convergence of, I would say, all this know-how from the technology here at EPFL, from the management, from the IMD, from all the expertise in law and other topics at UNIL, from the hospitality management and design from EHL, EHL, all this convergence provides opportunities for developing new innovation hubs, such as in digital health, cybersecurity, so aerospace, materials, you have seen also on the video. I won't go in many details, but it's just to say that we have ecosystem for any of these innovation hub and domains. We are also, if we consider now the entrepreneurial scene, if you consider the size of the population and you compare with other locations, other countries, Switzerland is the 4th country in Europe, if we consider the number of startups per million inhabitants, and also the 2nd country if we consider the number of unicorns founded per million inhabitants, which is also providing us energy for boosting our innovation ecosystem. We still have room to improve, but it's quite important. And here in Canton of Vaud, we have roughly 500 startups. You will have a sample of them today, tomorrow. All the startups or most of them are supported by the Canton of Vaud. I will explain what we do. But it's just to say that every year we have a new pipeline coming out from our academic and research institution, new spin-off. And this is why we still need to, I would say, push forward in terms of how we support these startups, because we need this pipeline. Not all startups will become scale-up, but at the end of the day, it's a question of competition. It's a question of providing solutions for sustainability and innovation. So, very well positioned in terms of entrepreneurs and startups. Also in terms of home of unicorns, Switzerland is home to 21 unicorns. 3 of them are in this region, MindMaze, Sophia Genetics, NetThink. We have had also last year 3 IPOs in Canton of Vaud. So it's also a good testimonial of the potential of our innovation ecosystem. Our partner Innovo has developed a unique platform called Scale Up Vaud. This platform is gathering all the fast-growing startups, the one that creates a lot of jobs, that give opportunities, as I mentioned, to diversify our economy, and that creates also new jobs in our region, but not only in our region, at worldwide level. So all these companies have, these 43 companies, have an increase of turnover and number of jobs created of more than 20% for a period of more than 3 years. So it's a really platform dedicated to the need of this type of company, and Innovo is providing the, I would say, the network, the connections, as well as the services that allow this company to grow in our canton. What is also important, all these companies are not involved, as I mentioned before, in one specific sector. It's really this diversity of innovation domains going from all the agri-tech, AI, cybersecurity, oncology. So it's really this diversity that makes also our ecosystem successful. In terms of investor community, Switzerland is performing well. We have had an increase of capital invested in Swiss startups last year of more than 3 billion, going also exponentially from 2012. Also in terms of numbers of rounds of investments, as you can see, it's going also quite well, but we still need access to capital. We still need more investors. We still need to see the pension funds in Switzerland investing in our, I would say, innovation and sustainability ecosystem. That's a pity. We still believe at the cantonal level that there should be more consideration from the pension funds to invest more in our innovation and startup scene here in Switzerland. But still, our ecosystem is very attractive from foreign companies. We see many investments, roughly 80% of the investment made in Swiss startups is made by foreign investors, especially in ICT, also biotech, medtech, healthcare is also an important sector, as you can see. But we have also this diversity of sectors represented in investment in startups. Corporates and key industries. Also, what's interesting is to see more and more this open innovation collaboration, this open innovation, I would say, spirit. We see Nestlé collaborate with startups in the field of food and nutrition. We see also more and more Kudelski, SICPA, ELKA, some of our ICT digital companies to collaborate in the field of digital trust and cybersecurity. So this network and these corporates tend to more and more collaborate, also because we have specific acceleration programs such as Mass Challenge, such as Tech for Trust. So very important to develop this also to develop this more in the futures. In terms of government policies, we have a network of partners in covering 4, I would say, pillars: the financing, coaching, tech transfer, innovation parks, cluster promotion. All these, I would say these services are provided by a large and dynamic network of partners. But at the end, what is important is that in Canton of Vaud, we have created one, I would say, one-stop shop for entrepreneurs and corporates called Innovo. Innovo is really the entry door for companies interested in any kind of support. Also for foreign companies interested in investing in Canton of Vaud, in expanding in Canton of Vaud, and also for our company to expand abroad. So I would say you don't need to go and meet all these, I would say, actors. You just need to meet Innovo. I have my colleague from Innovo, Frédéric Debois, just here, but you also have, probably you will see today, tomorrow, other representatives from Innovo and also from our Office for Economic Affairs and Innovation. What we do at the state level, we offer financial incentives for startups, for SMEs, in 4, I would say, pillars, 4 type of supports for innovation, for internationalization, training, industrialization. It's subsidies, non-refundable incentives to accelerate innovation. So we provide these incentives at the very early stage in order to make sure that our startups can be attractive for investors, for corporates, and it's to go to the MVP and to the proof of concept. We also have the FIT Foundation. It's a foundation providing direct loan to startups from 100,000 Swiss francs to 500,000 Swiss francs. It's a budget of 6 million every year for roughly 50 projects. I haven't mentioned that our incentives, it's also a budget of also roughly 6 million every year for roughly supporting 300 companies. So we put big amount together, FIT and the Office for Economic Affairs, it's 12 million a year. We have a network of tech park, innovation parks that that have roughly 600 companies, 6,500 jobs, covering all the services from incubation to the expansion and acquisition of land. And of course, what's important, I will finish on that. We are supporting this type of platform today, but other events. Also, we have a partnership with Tech2, with SICTIC for providing also and giving the opportunity to startup to access networks towards investors. We support acceleration programs such as Kickstart Acceleration, Tech for Trust. So please, you need to get in touch with us. We also have a new fund of 50 million to boost open innovation and digitalization. And we have any information on our website. And don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter from our website, as you will have access to all the events and to all the information. So I end my presentation wishing you a very successful 2 days, and really again to tell you that we are there for you. We are there to also connect and to make sure that you are successful in your project. Thank you very much.